You know what? I don't know if it actually is all on you, but we're going to blame you for it because you said it was all on you. So in a rare turn of events, I did not pick the poems I was going to read out 2 seconds before I stepped on stage this evening. I actually picked them out at home this evening while I was watching a TV show on Paramount Plus. Link, I promise that despite what I just said, this statement still holds true. This first piece is called Sharks. This was inspired by an internet meme about sharks, which I will share with you now. Do sharks complain about Monday? No. They're up early, biting stuff, chasing shit, being scary, reminding everyone they're a fucking shark. It is at this point I need to remind you that is all a shark is capable of. Over 2/3 of a shark's brain is dedicated to the olfactory sense, which aids it in finding food and potential mates. To put it more simply, the primary function of the shark brain is to eat and fuck. Doesn't give a damn about how beautiful the sun looks when it starts to fall below the line where the ocean meets the sky. It's too busy swimming so that it can keep breathing. And if the meme is suggesting we should just keep swimming, well, maybe it'd have a point. Because we all need to breathe in order to survive. But as human beings, that breath is spent on so much more than survival. It is spent on nervous hand-holding. It is spent on the way you felt the first time Ron and Hermione kissed, and the first time you felt when you realized that J.K. Rowling gave you all the knowledge to reject her as a human being later in life. The way you felt the first time you heard Stevie Wonder's Inner Visions. It is spent on hopeful first kisses, heartbreaking last kisses, the way a mother feels when she holds her child for the first time, the way that child will one day feel when they hold their mother for the last time. And yes, our breath is spent on eating. And yes, our breath is spent on sex, hopefully. But a shark has never been taken aback by the transformative flavor of a brown butter sauce. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go get hip to that shit. A shark has never looked its mate in the eye and been leveled by the love it feels. The shark is storing fuel. The shark is sustaining its species. The shark will not be heartbroken when next mating season it finds last year's mate with another shark. The shark brain only tells it to find the genetically strongest mate. The shark brain tells it to eat to stay alive. The embryonic shark brain tells it to eat its siblings in the womb. The shark brain won't be made a little sad by finding that out just now. The shark brain doesn't notice the beauty of coral reefs. The shark brain doesn't take its pups to the coast of Florida on vacation. The shark brain doesn't care that you do. It's only following its food supply. The shark brain isn't trying to be scary when it approaches you. If you smell like food and you move like food, the sharks need to survive will assume you are in fact food. The shark brain isn't trying to scare you when it tries to find out whether you are food or not. The shark brain isn't biting you because it's mean. It's making sure you taste like food. It's making sure you are not poison. And yes, it is absolutely true the shark doesn't complain about Monday. Because the shark brain doesn't know what Monday is. It's too busy trying to eat and fuck. It's too busy trying to survive, doesn't give a fuck about our shitty calendar, doesn't know what it means to live. So the next time Monday rolls around and you think, fuck this, go with it. Absolutely do what you need to do to survive, but do not forget to live. Never become so consumed with being a shark that you forget that you are a human being. This poem's called Unsolicited Advice for Men Trying to Pick Up Women in Bars. Dear men, your penis does not entitle you to anything. At best, it looks like a naked mole rat with a sack of tumors hanging off its neck. It's at this point there's a few things I need to explain. Gentlemen, and I use that term loosely, since I am a man, that means there's a few things that I need to mansplain to you. There are no amount of drinks you can buy a woman that entitles you to anything Other than a bar tab. Yes, I mean sex, a phone number, a text message, or even a smile. She's a sentient human being. And if you look like an asshole and you behave like an asshole, then you're probably an asshole. It doesn't matter what your friends tell you. Seriously, fuck those guys. They would leave you in a second if they thought they could get laid. I lost my spot. There it is. It's really cute. You think anything about you it's really cute. You think anything about you makes you think you should get laid tonight. A list of other things that are cute. Kittens, puppies, and in my personal opinion, baby turtles. They are adorable. Go the fuck home and Google that shit, y'all. Doing so has no consequences, unlike you and your fantasies of turning a Robin Thicke song into a reality or finding a less dated reference to make that comparison. If you think that there are blurred lines, you think rape is okay. If you think rape is okay, you are at best condoning the act, and at worst, a rapist yourself. If you think I'm accusing you, then guess what I am. The only consent that exists is genuine and continuous. It is not something you guilt someone into, because free drinks with an ulterior motive aren't really free. They are a means to an end. So here's a toast to all the women who have said no again and again and again and again and again. And a fuck you to the men who asked you again and again. Guys, here's a hint. You aren't going to change her mind. Asking her until she says yes is not consent. It's wearing her down until saying yes is easier than dealing with your weak-ass fucking bullshit. Our bodies are sacred. There is nothing you can add to her temple that will make it any more holy than it already is. Your sperm isn't that special. If it was, most of it wouldn't end up in a Kleenex or in the toilet. And chances are good your dick, well, it ain't that great.